everyone, I'm Kirsty. Hi, great. So a few of you might be thinking, a female, is she funny? Will she make us laugh? But it's all right, because I'm a lesbian. So you're in safe hands. So interesting fact about me to start with, I don't have a TV. So when I tell people this, they'll often give me quite similar reactions. They'll be like, oh no, I couldn't live without a TV. Or, but what do you do in the evenings? Or, and my personal favourite, but how do you know which direction to point all your furniture in? Big fan of radio, actually. Love the radio. My only gripe with radio stations is how even some of the good ones will still manage to creep in a little bit of cheese every now and again. Do you know what I mean? So it'd be like good song, Justin Bieber, good song, One Direction, or whatever soulless puppets of capitalism happen to be in season. And I was having this conversation with a friend of mine recently, and this friend of mine, she's a proper sweetheart, you know. She doesn't say boo to a goose. She just looks at the world through rose-tinted glasses. She always sucks me in, yeah. So at one point in the conversation, she turns to me, she goes, do you know what though, Kirsty? Some of the stuff that Justin Bieber does, it's actually really, really catchy. And I'm like, yeah, so is chlamydia. So some of the more astute among you would have noticed that I do have a tattoo. I like to be original, so I got it done in Thailand in my 20s while on a gap year. No other British person has ever done that, to my knowledge. So I love to travel. Travel's one of my main passions in life. I travel a lot. The only thing I don't like about travelling is when I get back, my friends will always ask me the exact same thing. So I'll get back from a big trip and they'll be like, have you got all that travel stuff out of your system now then? And I'll be like, no. Have you got all that working for 40 hours a week for a drip-fed salary that only just maintains the consumerism lifestyle you've been duped into believing will ultimately fulfil you out of your system? Yeah. I haven't got many friends. Can't think why. Talking about people with not many friends, does everybody here know who Stephen Crabb is?
Yes. Yeah.
So obviously we've got a new Prime Minister today, but Stephen Crabb was one of the ones that went to go to be our Prime Minister, but dropped out. Now, I don't know if I dislike Crabby more because he voted against gay marriage back in 2013, or because in dropping out of the leadership race just last week, he's managed to make the next sort of 40 seconds of what I was going to say here completely devoid of relevance and context. I hate that bastard. But fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway, all right? So Stephen Crabb, for the people who don't know, voted against gay marriage, but he also has very strong links with an organisation that advocates that homosexuality and bisexuality is a sickness that can be cured. Okay, now I can't speak for any other gay people in this room or indeed the rest of the country, but as a gay woman myself, to think that somebody who wants to be our Prime Minister in 2016 thinking that being gay is a sickness that can be cured filled me with complete and utter relief, actually. It's relief, because I distinctly remember an evening about a decade ago where I went to bed feeling a bit sick, a bit nauseous, a bit dizzy, woke up the next morning only to realise that I've got a debilitating illness, of which the only symptom is an inexplicable yet overwhelming lust for muff. So I'm just happy that now it has been officially declared a disease, and it definitely is, because the Tory MP said it and everybody knows they don't lie. I can finally get the help that I so sorely need. You know? But the thing is, I'll wrap up in a minute, but I just want to say one thing. Not only is that stupid, right? It's stupid logic. It's also impractical, which really annoys me as well. So say if being gay was an illness, right? What sort of cure are we talking here? Like pills? Electric shock therapy? Suppositories shoved up the arse? That is counterproductive for many members of the community at best. And this is going to put a massive strain on the NHS, right? A huge strain. Apparently there were estimated 3.6 million gay people living in the UK. Huge strain on the NHS. But it's all right, because they'll cope, won't they? They'll just use that £350 million they're definitely going to get when we leave the EU. Thanks very much, guys. You've been lovely. I've been Kirsty. Thank you. Have a good night.